Πείτε μου τουλάχιστον με πόσα κιλομπάιτ φορτώνουμε.
Κόνεξ από τον ΟΤΕ. Σταθερά, γρήγορο και αξιόπιστο ίντερνετ.
I think that I'm different maybe in my mind or my spirit, but I think that every young person could be an inspired person and could be a person who amazes older people, if you want to put it that way. I'm maybe just in a more mature stage than other people at my age. Well, I was born in the city of Salzburg in Austria. My mom is Austrian, my father is from India actually. Then the first 5 years of my life I was traveling between Salzburg and New York. My mom, she's a teacher in high school. She's teaching English and history. And my father was managing hotels in New York. And now he's managing his own hotel in Austria. I think it's in Salzburg, walking down the Salzach, which is the river which flows through Salzburg. Some are jealous, but there are more of them who just don't understand why I'm doing all of this. So they're wondering, why is he traveling so much and why is he not just sitting at home watching TV or spending time on Facebook? Well, I'm traveling a lot because I'm speaking at a lot of conferences. Obviously, people like my speeches, otherwise I wouldn't be invited. And I'm trying to create positive impact through that. From really specific themes such as globalization to general themes such as empowering dreams. When you find a dream which fascinates you so much that your heart really burns for it and you would do anything to make it a reality, everybody wishes for a better future, and so why shouldn't we work on our dreams in order to make a better future? I have to confess that I have quite a lot of dreams. One of my dreams, for example, is to make the Vienna Boys or join the Vienna Boys Choir again and make them more contemporary and more interesting for young people. One day would be a travel day. I get up in the morning, I go to the airport and go wherever my conference or the place where I'm speaking. Then I'll go there, I'll arrive at the hotel, check out the place where I'm speaking, rehearse, give some interviews, and in the evening there's most of the time events organized of the conference. And then I sleep in a hotel. The next day I'm speaking at the conference and going back to Austria. Another type of day would be a usual school day, so I get up, go to school, do my homework in the afternoon, and maybe prepare for some other speeches which are coming up in the next days. Yeah, I do have leisure time. That's a good thing. If you really enjoy what you're doing, then working time becomes leisure time. So when I sit in my room in the afternoon and preparing speeches for the upcoming events, it's the most awesome thing I could imagine to do. I really like going to the cinema. I like listening to music. I like reading. I don't like sport. It's one of my favorite books. I don't know if you know, but it was also the favorite book of one of Austria's prime ministers, Bruno Kreisky. I found out about this book through him, and it is indeed a complicated story, but it's one of the best written books I've ever read. I read the book, I think, 10 times, and every time I read it, it gave me a totally different feeling and a totally different set of values. Robert Musil, the author, he manages to give so much wisdom through his writing, but still leaving the whole message of the book open to the individual, to the reader. I was writing quite a lot about the crisis in education which Austria faced. Then there's more general themes I'm writing about, such as global development. So how I think politics or economics are going to develop. It's like giving a personal opinion on those themes. I couldn't describe myself as either conservative or liberal. But at the same time, I don't believe that either of them has the total truth, so that one of them is totally right and the other one is totally wrong. It's not like as if I was developing a theory and then that's my theory and I'm done. Especially with a theme like economics, which changes literally every second, you always have to continue learning because the system always changes. Yeah, I've read about it. A current economic crisis in Greece is just the tip of the iceberg, or all of the EU faces at the moment economically. I wouldn't say that it's the fault of the Greece people, but that Greece is just the beginning of much more and much bigger problems to come. That I think that it's positive that the EU helps Greece and that there is a cooperation instead of Greece breaking away from the EU. Georgios Papandreou was the prime minister who did all the discussions with other European politicians about the euro and how to proceed with the euro crisis and the crisis of Greece. I think that politics is something very interesting. To really achieve something political, there are other ways than becoming a politician.